Hello! I am finally ready to come back. Thank you so freaking much for how patient you have been and how nice you have been to me through this regularly scheduled breakdown. Well, part of it was the breakdown, and then part of it was that I went and saw my daughter. We are through all of that, and I am ready to start posting again. But I wanted to get you guys caught up because I have a fair amount of vlog footage from like my trip through Oregon and stuff that I never ended up putting out, you know, for the reasons. And so I'm going to do that here. And I wanted to put it all in one video, so it's going to be kind of long, but I wanted to put it all in one video so that it made more sense, like in the timeline of videos or whatever. And so I'm going to get you caught up from what happened between like the last time I put an official vlog out, and then, you know, I had the little breakdown, and then I went and saw my daughter, and I'm going to include all of that here so that it's all in one place and it kind of doesn't be as confusing as I think it might be if I try to split it up. And then we'll get back to our regular program, as much as I am regular with anything, you know? Anyway, so here is that. We're gonna start with that now. Okay, we have arrived at Cannon Beach, and if you were with me the last time when I just made this turn, there were so many cars and so many people that I was freaking out. But look, it's like normal amount of people today. So I think we're gonna be able to find ourselves a place to park. We're gonna do a little bit of exploring. I'm so excited. I was so bummed last time when I came and I couldn't see the place. So I'm really excited that I get to actually see it this time. Thank you, Brain. Thank you, end of season. Well, guys, it may be that I just did not come late enough in the season to actually be able to find a parking spot. I have been looking now for a while. I've been driving around for a while now, trying to find a place to park, and I just don't think I can fit anywhere. I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to keep driving around, spending gas money, or if I just want to say, you know, Cannon Beach just isn't my destination. It's not my fate. It's not my destiny. I don't know. I might do just a tiny bit more driving around, but we might just say, well, that's all right. That's all right. There's plenty of beautiful Oregon beach left to see, so I'm not going to be all that upset about it. I don't suppose I could park here, could I? No, I bet you that's a sign that says no parking. I can't read it from here, but I feel pretty sure that's what that sign says, so let's not do it. You know, I think we're probably going to just go ahead and keep going. It's cool, it's cool, it's cool. Let's just keep going. It's all right. We saw Cannon Beach twice. Wait, holy shit. Y'all, that's Haystack Rock right there. Wait, oh man, it's much bigger and cooler than I thought it was going to be. Oh, wait, there has to be, I got it. Oh, and look, there's the little man. I've seen him. All right, let's keep trying. Let's keep trying for just a little bit longer. Is that a no? All right, guys. Well, it may be that we aren't, you know, I just can't find anything, and I just can't really keep spending gas money to try and find something. I've gone far away, I've gone close away, and I'm not finding anything, so well, that's all right. Again, you know, I mean, I got to see it from afar, so it's all right. It's all right. I'm sorry if you guys are disappointed, though. I just think some places are not our destiny, you know? Some places are just not our destiny, and that is okay. I didn't see Haystack Rock up close, but I sure have seen some amazing things, and I still have a lot of the Oregon coast, so no complaining from me, guys. I hope that y'all are okay, too. Oh, I really, now I'm a little bit bummed. Every time I get close to it, I get a little bit bummed. Shut up. Let's just drive past it one more time. We'll just drive past it one more time. It's all right. It's fine. It's good. We're going to just one more time. I can do it. Now, I do not know how a rock is so freaking cool, but that rock is so freaking cool. There we go, babies. I think that's probably the best view we're gonna get. Look at it, it's so cool. Oh my god. Why is it so cool? I don't know, I just know that it is. Yeah, it's everything I thought and hoped it would be. Very, very cool. And I got to see it. I mean, I've gotten to see it close up, but that's all right, because you know what? Here's the silver lining. I cannot stand sand in my toes, dry sand in my toes. Wet sand, no problem.
Dry sand, dust, oh my gosh, it's like one of the worst feelings in the world to me. So, silver lining is that I didn't have to get sand on my toes, and I still saw Haystack Rock. So you know what? I think today was a win. I hope y'all agree. I love it when the sun looks like it's melting like that. I've got to swim away. I've got to swim away. Oh, he's way out there. I don't know if you can see him. Oh, I probably screwed that up. He was way out there, so he's on his way back out. Bye, buddy. Hope you have the best day ever. That big. All right. You guys, I might have taken a turn a little bit too sharply, and I might have bumped the van super bad on the curb, and that might have made the entire shelf detach from the wall. But guess what? Look at Bernie. I promised him that I wouldn't let him fall again, and look at that, he didn't fall. I can fix this, no problem. I'm just very excited that Bernie survived. Good morning. I am so stinking excited that my brain finally decided to let me record today. We have jumped forward in time again a little bit. Sorry, I had some brain days. We are in Port Orford, Oregon right now. And this is their rest stop where you are allowed to sleep for 12 hours. So, well, I mean, I guess you don't have to sleep the entire time, but that's not the point. The point is, would you look at what you get to look at for those 12 hours. Look, it's like it's its own haystack. It's got like needles and like everything you thought you wanted. Only it's just this tiny little bitty town that nobody seems to know about. Well, I mean, you know, of course people know about it, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I wonder if I should have my better microphone. Ooh, let me go get my better microphone because we're gonna go down to the water. Okay, we're mic'd up, and now I'm so excited because I tried to record yesterday. I really tried to record when I first got here, and I just could not make myself do it. When I'm in a bad place, I just can't turn the damn camera on, man, as much as I want to. Sometimes I want to, usually I don't, but sometimes I do, and then I can't. But luckily, the big reset, the big brain reset happened while I was sleeping last night. It seems to do that while I'm sleeping a lot. I'm not sure what that's about. So I woke up this morning, I'm sorry, I'm feeling really good because I've had a few days where I was feeling really bad. So it's a nice little switch. Let me turn you around, show you where we're going. We're going down. We're going downtown to the sand. We're gonna get sand on our toes, but that's all right because it's just all right. Look at that. That's why it's all right. Oh, hi. You having a good morning? I hope so. Ooh, it's a little steep. Maybe I should have worn my tennis shoes, but it's right. Ain't nothing gonna get me down this morning, y'all. Let's go. Hello. Oy vey. Oregon coast, babies. Whoa! Oh shit! Oh, that's some cold ass right, it's official. If you are like me and you just can't handle, first of all, you couldn't find any parking, you got stressed out trying to figure out where to park, and you just can't handle Cannon Beach because there's too many people there. Well, just come to Port Orford. They got their own haystack. After you get used to it, it ain't so bad. Okay, so this crow and seagull seem to have some kind of relationship going on. I don't know what it is. But my theory is that the crow is madly in love with the seagull, but the seagull is like, that is cross species and we cannot do that. And the crow is like, but love is love, man. And the seagull is like, but look at the water. Like, you don't even have webbed feet. What kind of babies will we even have? And the crow's like, I don't care. You're just so beautiful. That's what I think, anyway. That would honestly be one of the worst combinations. Can you imagine? And that's coming from somebody who like crows, and the whole corvid family is like one of my very favorite kind of animals in the whole wide world. But crows can be a little bit, a little territorial, and with their very long memory and their very, very big intelligence, combine that with the like bully nature of a seagull, and that whole like from the Finding Nemo where the seagulls are like mine, 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 mine. That is so them, right? Can you imagine those babies? They probably take over the whole damn world. So it's good that seagull, really that seagull was saving humanity, if you think about it. Okay, I'm ready for a nap, but first we got to make the climb. I'm not actually going to take a nap, but I'm ready for one. It's a little steep, guys. It's a little steep. It seems like a perfectly good excuse to check out what this bench seat view is all about. It's a pretty nice bench seat view. Ooh, looking that way is really cool. Okay, so looking at it from over here, can you see right there where my fingernail is pointing? That's what I was calling Haystack Rock. And because when you're right up on it, it looks really big. But when you're back here, it's not nearly as big as the one by Cannon Beach. So I do understand why it gets special notoriety. But still, I still feel like I saw a kind of haystack, like Haystack's little sister, And I got to see it with very few people around, so no worries about navigating at all. And I was parked just right there. There's Nessie. And one of the cool things is, can you see over there? They even have a little spigot so you can wash the sand off your tootsies. Let's go do that right now. Quick trip to the little girls' room, and then we'll figure out what we're doing for the day. Okay, so this is the Port Orford rest area. It's called the visitor center, but it's also like a rest area. So as far as I understand, and I stayed here last night, no problem. So as far as I understand, it is okay. Oregon rest areas are a 12-hour limit, which is perfectly acceptable. So, but we're getting close to that. So we're about to leave. And I think when I was looking at the map yesterday about this place, I saw a review that said that if you're heading south, Port Orford is like the beginning of the most beautiful stretch of the Oregon coast, because the road kind of hugs the coast almost all the way down, like almost the whole way down to the California border. So, and I am, slowly working my way down south, because as soon as it gets cool enough where my daughter is near Sacramento, I'm going to go and visit her for a week. So, but I don't want to get down there too early. Like right now, it's still too hot. So I think that what we're going to do is just very, very slowly, maybe like stopping at every little place you can stop for the night on the way down, and just soak up as much of this coast as we possibly can before it gets to be winter time, which we're not going to talk about yet. I'm not ready. I don't think most of us are ready. I don't know. There's a lot of people that love the fall, and I keep seeing, all this stuff, people, and I love the fall too, but it's like, I'm just not ready. I'm not ready to accept the fact that winter is coming. But that's all right. That's all right. Anyway, all right. I guess it's time to go. I don't want to get in trouble, and I don't want to give Vanlifers a bad name. So let's not overstay our welcome. Let's go to, I think, a grocery store, maybe? Because I don't know how I don't really know how much access we'll have to stuff, but I want to make sure that I have enough like food and water and everything for a couple days, so in case that I'm not in the city for a minute, because I don't know how long the stretches between cities are on the. I think I'm just rambling at this point. Let's just go. I am filming a vlog.
I was like, I've never seen that before.
The prices in this store make it very clear I could never afford to live in Port Orford, but man, there are some really big perks to having like a small little town. I had a cute little conversation with the produce guy. He's like, are you filming bell peppers? And I was like, well, yeah, but it's for a vlog. I am hoping I have enough creamer to last, because holy, $5.69. Port Orford is a little bit ritzy-ditzy, I think. Nothing wrong with ritzy-ditzy. You guys, just so you know, I found out the hard way that Main Street Bistro mashed potatoes taste like the dehydrated kind. So if you are wondering and you don't like dehydrated potatoes, don't get them. That's not the one. Strangely great value. The Walmart brand, they have great pre-prepared mashed potatoes. Doesn't taste at all dehydrated. All right, yeah, I am definitely priced out of this store. I think we're gonna get just the sausage and the bell peppers and make do with everything else for what we have for now. Okay, we came, I don't know, 10 minutes south maybe. I meant it when I said we were gonna crawl south. We came like, oh, I need to clean my beautiful light that Karen gave me. I will get that soon. But anyway, look at where I'm parked tonight. Please excuse how messy the van is. That's right, we love me anyway. And that isn't the point. The point is, I'm pretty sure it's cute to stay here. I don't think I'll get in any trouble. It seems like it's just sort of free game almost, as long as there's no signs. There's a lot of places, you know, along the Oregon coast where there's a sign that'll clearly say no camping, no overnight parking or whatever. But as far as I can tell, and from my experience going north last year, it's okay. It's okay to just stay overnight at a place like this. It's just a pull-off on the side of the road. And there's another van. Can you see him over there? I'll blur the license plate if you can see it. There are flies that have joined me, but that's okay, because I'm hoping that Peter, the spider that is still living in my side window, catches them and has himself a nice little dinner. I try to catch him because I'm worried that he's leaving like his native area, you know, and like what, you know, like am I introducing a non-native species to the south? I don't know. So I try to catch him, but it did not work. He's very much faster than I am, so he's just gonna come with me. Unless I can get lucky and catch him, I guess he's gonna come with me. So I hope he catches a fly and has some nice dinner. I don't know what I'm gonna have for dinner, but I don't even care, because oh my god, look at that. That's just out my dang old window. Got some sea stacks out that window. And the rugged coastline out that window. And I'm too lazy to take the back windows out. I heard you guys about the negative self-talk. I am pretty bad about that, and I will try to get better about it, but I want to clarify that I don't even mean it mean when I say that I'm lazy. It's just, I've come to think of it almost affectionately, that word, because it haunted me for so long. I was so convinced that I was just this gross, disgusting, lazy human being, and like so much so that I thought like maybe there's a lazy mental illness. I don't remember if I told about that before. I feel like I might have, so I won't repeat myself, but anyway, the point is that now I realize that actually the laziness is very much a symptom of one of my brain things, and so I don't hate it. I mean, I hate it. I hate the consequence of it. I hate the consequence of it. But I no longer like hate, like when I call myself lazy, it's like, you know, oh, look at her, she's a cute little bear. I don't know. I have more, I mean, maybe not quite that cute and affectionate, but like, it's not also this mean word that I'm using against myself. It's just like, you know, hey, you know, I'm too short to reach the top shelf. I'm too lazy to take those out. That's all right, because I have 3 amazing windows to look out of. I don't need to. Pretty cool. but I know the present will not last, and tomorrow will be kinder. And maybe tomorrow I'll be able to play the guitar better. Found my first biting fly in Oregon, and once you bite me, that's it, all bets are off. So I was like, well, you're gonna be dinner for Peter, but I couldn't get him to stick in your thing. We're gonna try again. I'm just gonna keep feeding you, and then you're gonna realize that we're besties. I thought you were gonna come out and say hello to everybody, but I guess not. It's all right, Peter. We understand shyness around here. We're very understanding of that. All right, we'll try again later. So I'm hoping you can see the little green spider. Look at him, he's like lime green. He's very cool. We were talking, me and the spider, and I realized I haven't told you yet about the woman I met in Seaside, Oregon. It was such a fun little encounter. So I was in the McDonald's parking lot. I'm eating French fries, and of course I'm sharing a little bit, just a little tiny little bit. I'm sharing the French fries with the seagulls, right? And I'm talking to the seagulls. Well, then I have to go to the bathroom. I go into the McDonald's bathroom. I come back out, and a woman comes up to me, and she's like, "Are you Birdie from YouTube?" And I'm like, "Yes, oh my gosh." And so she says, this was just the neatest little thing. I just loved it so much. She says, "You know, I saw you in the van. I didn't recognize you at first. I just saw you talking to the birds, and it made me think of Birdie from YouTube. And then I realized it was Birdie from YouTube." Like, what a freaking trip. First of all, how cool is it that when somebody sees somebody having full-on conversations with birds, they think of me because, you know, okay, I am who I am, and that's not something that I hate about myself at all, actually. I kind of think it's cool. So, yeah, anyway, so it was just a very, very cool. She was just really nice. Oh my gosh, and I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I can't remember your name. It starts with an A. It's very pretty and it's very unique, and I am horrible with names, and I'm sorry I cannot remember your name. But I did see that you commented. So anyway, it was very, very cool to meet her, and just like the whole, you know, like how weird would that be? You're like, oh man, that makes me think of this person, a random person on the internet. Oh my gosh, it is the random person on the internet. It's just wild. And what a cool thing to make her think of me. Anyway, so thank you very, very much to my starts with an A name friend that I met in Seaside. I hope you guys are doing really good where y'all are today. This is probably about 6 minutes or 7, 8 minutes maybe south of Port Orford. And there's just tons and tons between here and Ophir, because like I used the map with like satellite mode so that I could see where there was like a little, you know, bare spot next to the road, and then I would use the Google Street View to like go in and confirm that it's a spot. And I counted 10 between Port Orford and Ophir. Anyway, so tons and tons of spots on the Oregon coast that I could not recommend more if I tried.
Oh, and it's available.
Look at that. Yay! Okay, I'm really excited because there is Wi-Fi here and the Pacific Ocean. Two of my very favorite things in the whole wide world. And there is my view from inside. And yes, I spend an inordinate amount of time inside my van, even when I'm in beautiful places like this. I like to be in my home. That's just, that's who I've been for a long time. So that's what I do. I sit inside the van most of the time. Very grateful when I can have the door open so that it's nice and cool. Yeah, beautiful. I don't know if you'll be able to see over there, but I just realized I am back in Stellar's J territory. Oh, wait, where'd he go? Shoot. Yep, see, you can't really see him because my window's so dirty. But I'm so excited. I love them so much. By the way, I moved like 10 miles down the road or whatever, and I have the best view I think I've ever had in the van. Look at that. It is so cool. Oy vey. I think that any little turn off on the side of Highway 101 that doesn't have a sign, because a lot of them will have the sign that says, you know, no camping. And I also wouldn't do a trailhead even if it doesn't have a sign, because I've heard too many times now that is like not, you can get in trouble for parking at a trailhead. So I just don't do that anymore. But as long as it ain't got no sign and it's here on the Oregon coast, as far as I can tell, it seems to be okay. I'll let you know if I get in trouble. This one is a little south of, I think it's called Humbug Mountain. I'll double check the map and put it in the somewhere. You guys, I just realized that the colors are starting to change. I'm just now noticing it. I don't know if it's been happening for a minute, but the colors are changing. Do you see the yellow leaves? I see the yellow leaves. I also see that car. There's entirely too much of a hurry to go through the pretty leaves. Okay, I know. You probably live here. You probably see it all the time. Whatever, buddy. Sorry you had to go around me. But I'm enjoying the yellow leaves, so happy fall. Well, guys, I think, puddle. I think we might have found our home for the night. Oh my gosh. Sometimes van life really is pretty freaking cool, man. I ended up just blowing past Gold, well, not blowing past. I ended up stopping at Gold Beach just to go to their library, borrow their Wi-Fi so I could upload a video. And then I was gonna eat there, but anyway, long story short, I just decided, you know what, let's just keep going. And man, am I glad I did. Now I just gotta find a level place, and then, yeah, we're gonna stay here for the night. Can you see the sand blowing across like that? Sorry about the loud solar, the generator thingy is blowing because I'm making coffee, but isn't that cool? It's very, very windy here, and I love that. I love the wind so much, as long as I'm not driving in it. I don't particularly like driving in it, although that doesn't scare me too bad in this size of a vehicle. And I can't stand it when I'm trying to put my solar panels out. But once I'm actually stop being lazy and get the solar panel on the roof, that won't be as big of a deal. As long as I'm not dealing with those two things, I love the wind. Well, if I'm inside, there's a lot of qualifiers for when I like the wind, you guys. And I don't like it when I'm outside and I'm trying to keep stuff and then it's blowing and I don't enjoy that. I don't like it when I'm having to put my solar panels out, and I don't particularly love it when I have to drive in it. But if I can just sit in the van and be rocked like a little baby, because I do that a lot anyway. Like, I'm a big rocker. Like, if you just come across me regularly, I'm probably just going to be doing this. Like, sorry, maybe I should put you back a little bit. I'm just gonna be doing this a little bit. That's just kind of what I do. So I love it when the wind does it for me, especially when I'm trying to sleep. Yes, it is the next morning. Yes, I did forget to film yesterday after I got here. Yes, I'm very bad at this vlogging thing. Thank you for loving me anyway. I really appreciate that. Good grief, you have no idea how much I appreciate that you love me despite how really bad I actually am at this, and I admit that I am. Anyway, so thank you for that, and I love you back. And yeah, last night was fantastic because the wind was just, it was kind of a constant. Yeah, I like that. I need, like, if I ever, maybe, I need like a rocking bed. Do they have rocking beds? I know they have water beds, but who wants a water bed? I don't want a water bed. Maybe if I ever, you know, like, get that little shed or whatever that I can turn into a house, maybe I'll see if I can, like, because I'll get very good at building, you know. So maybe I can build, ooh, is my coffee ready? Maybe I can build a rocking bed. Surely somebody's made a rocking bed at some point, right? Don't you think? Let me get my coffee. That first morning taste of hazelnut coffee. Anyway, so yeah, I had another really good night here last night. I mean, and by really good, I mean I didn't get to knock. And it's a beautiful, beautiful view. So I do feel fairly comfortable telling y'all that it seems like really any of the, as I've said before, any of the little turnoffs on Highway 101 up and down the Oregon coast that don't have a sign, it seems to be okay. But do take that with a huge big old fat grain of salt, because I don't really know. I might have just gotten really lucky, you know? And I would sure hate to be the cause of you guys getting a knock. So take it with a big grain of salt. Understand that I could be wrong and you might get the knock. But if I'm not wrong, then you get to wake up to that. And if you're really lucky, you get to get rocked like a baby all night long while you're sleeping. So, Oregon coast for the win. Okay, it's not gonna come across in the camera at all, but I just woke up. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. Look at that. Oh, I wish the camera would get it better. Let me try something different. Very, very, very incredibly, maybe the coolest thing I've ever woken up to. Don't mind me, I'm just over here watching the moon set this morning. This is definitely the first time in my life I have ever watched the moon set. That's pretty dang cool, man. We are in the redwoods somewhere on the coast of California. Sorry, I flash forwarded a little bit. And I am on the hunt for a bug because Peter Parker, the spider, is still with us. I have some video of him, although I'm pretty sure actually it's a her. I think the abdomen is circle shaped as opposed to oval shaped, and therefore I'm pretty sure it's a her. But that's all right. Peter can be neutral, gender neutral. Peter was my dad's name, and he has given me permission to have it be gender neutral, so that's fine. Anyways, we are, I'll show you. And I don't know if it's legal to park here, but I am nervous no matter where I am, you know? So, might as well be somewhere pretty. Anyways, Peter, let me show you. You can't even see his poor, her poor, their poor, Miss Spider's lovely poor, get it out, birdie, web, yeah. Because it's been destroyed because we drove a lot today. And this is a cycle that we go through. I drive, the web dies, and then, you know, she has to remake it every night. I feel so bad for her. I try to go slow, but there's just no way to make sure that the web does not die. And then I worry about her getting enough food, you know, because the constant, you know, moving around, having to rebuild her web. So I feed her sometimes. I had a lot of flies. That there was something about the Oregon coast between Port Orford and like Brookings or Gold Beach, really. That spot, there was just so many flies. Like, I don't know what the deal was with the flies, but so it was pretty easy to feed her when I was on the coast because there was always flies just coming in, volunteering their little lives. It actually wasn't, it's not like emotionally easy, but it's easier than I thought it would be. In fact, I had talked about maybe wanting to get a jumping spider as a pet, and I was like, I don't know if I could do it because I don't know if I could feed live, you know, food to a little being. And it turns out if I love that little being, yes, I can. I'm sorry, flies. But I had no real... that's not true. I mean, I felt it, but I did it, you know. Anyway. It has been like since yesterday that she ate, as far as I can tell. I got her a fly yesterday. But it's the next day, and we don't have any more flies in the van. And her web has been down all day, so I think she's probably hungry. So I thought they figured I'd come out here into the woods, or the, you know, the side of the road woods. Look how fucking pretty though, man. Holy shit. Sorry, excuse my language. You know, maybe I'll get the knock. I don't care anymore. I'm so tired of caring about it at this point. It's like I'm tired of worrying about it. I started worrying about it so much in the cities. I'm more scared in the cities now that I'm out of the cities. And I just like, I don't know, I'm just at the point now where it's like, whatever, you know, whatever. Anyways, okay, so let's see if we can find bugs. I don't know what kind of bug, but apparently these cobweb spider things, and I don't know if there's, you know, probably the snakes wouldn't be out, it's cold. So I bet you snakes would. Oh, but look at that goat tree butt. I just noticed the tree butt. Aw, beautiful. Except I wish I could get down there and get that trash. We can get this one right here, though. Oh, if I had a really long, ew, it's like wet. Okay, let me pick it up like that way. I've been having some funk, you know, I've been in the funk, and there's been many days that I just never even got out of the van. I went to some beautiful places and just never even got out of the van. I just couldn't make myself do it. But today, in fact, I'm just now kind of just starting to come out of it, and I wasn't going to get out of the van here either. I was just going to enjoy it from inside. But then I realized that Peter is hungry. So, where are all the bugs? Oh, look at this. I guess I'm really glad I got out. I'm a little nervous about bears. All right, we're coming back to home. We're coming back home because I am not seeing any bugs. How long can spiders go without eating? I mean, I'm sure she'll be fine tonight. But if I'm being honest, there's a part of me that's like so scared that if she doesn't eat enough, she'll leave. And I want her to stay. I love her and I just don't want her to go anywhere. She's really cool. But when she does decide she doesn't want to be with me anymore, because I'm not gonna, she's a wildling, so I'm not gonna do anything to stop her. But maybe I can do a jumping spider now. Because if you love a little being enough, you're willing to deal with the cycle of life, you know? But I did make this horrible mistake of going online and to see whether or not flies, do you guys remember we had a question about whether flies like figured it out, like if you moved them from one spot to, if they got in the car and then you drove down the coast or whatever and then they get out, like are they like, oh my god, where's my aunt or whatever? We had that conversation before, and the consensus seemed to be, like on Reddit anyway, that they really don't have brains that think that way, and they're only like, they don't have long-term memories because they don't need to, because they only live like 2 weeks or whatever, so they don't really need to know. I can't remember the whole details of it, but so I decided to go and see if they have pain receptors, because the first fly I put in there, I tried to record some of it, but anyways, I missed a lot of it. And the first couple of flies that I put in the web, I put in, you know, like, because I would stick the fly in there themselves so that Peter could think that she got it herself. Although she might see me, so she might know. Anyway, so I looked up about the pain receptors, and yeah, they actually probably have pain receptors. So even if they don't remember, I don't want them to be in pain. So I looked up whether or not spiders will, do they have to be alive for the spider to want to eat it? No, thankfully they do not. And I have experienced that, because now what I do when I catch the fly, sorry if this is spooking you out, but Peter's got to eat, you know, and she, you know, she won't eat broccoli. She just won't. So, so now I make sure, I won't go into the details, but I do make sure that the fly is dead before I put it in the web now. If I had designed this world, we wouldn't have to eat each other. That wouldn't be a thing. So, but I didn't design the world, unfortunately. So now how can there not be one bug? Like, I see bugs all the time. Where's the bugs, y'all? I mean, not one, like a little, even little ant. I mean, an ant would work. You would think there'd be creepy crawlies in here. Well, poop. I don't know. I hope she doesn't get too hungry. Don't leave me, Peter. I'll try again. Okay, so I heard a noise. I was afraid of a bear, so I came inside. I'm so sorry, Peter. I'll try again tomorrow. Let's just hope that we wake up tomorrow and she's got a new web, because that means she's still there. Okay, it is the next morning, and I saw Peter this morning, so she's still there. But as soon as she scrambled. She's very still scared of me. She doesn't seem to understand that I'm her best friend, but that's all right. I imagine she is starving by now, so we're still looking. It is now the next morning, and we are digging through old leaves to try and find some creepy crawler for our little friend Peter. I found a pile of wood here that maybe I can disturb and things will come crawling out. Do we have any crawlers? It'd be so much easier if I wasn't afraid. Oh! Ah! Anything? I don't see anything crawling. How can there not be anything even under there? If I start driving, the web goes bye-bye again, and she's got to go through all that trouble again while she's hungry. That is not acceptable. I am gonna find something, but hopefully I'm not gonna get any poison oak in the process. I found a very tiny, I caught him in the middle of the air. I'm sorry I couldn't get my camera out fast enough. I don't know if you can see, like right there is just a tiny, tiny little guy. Let's back off so we can, I don't know if it's enough really, probably not enough to fill her up, but it is enough to tide her over. Come on out, baby. Come get it. Am I too close? Let me back off. She looked excited when I first put it there. Sometimes it takes her a while. I do understand I'm anthropomorphizing, however you say that word. But I think, you know, probably animals are a little more human-like than we give them credit for. Is that not gonna do it for you, Peter? Are you like, ugh, where's my big juicy fly? I mean, beggars can't be choosers, mister. Do you know how many nights I eat ramen? Come on, I'm tired of ramen, but sometimes you just gotta eat ramen. I don't think she's going to accept my offering. Big bummer. I was so excited. I found one little flying insect, caught him barehanded. And now she's like, whatever, lady, whatever. You can't spoil me with flies and then bring me some little freaking whatever that is. All right, I'll keep looking. I'll keep looking. Never mind. I think she might be coming to get it. I don't know if you can see her. She's wrapping it up, and then she's going to bring it with her into her little crack. Good job, Peter. I feel like it's very blurry and you're not really able to see her. That's kind of sucky. I don't want to get closer, though, because I'll scare her. Good job, Peter. Such a cutie. I mean, I'm scared to death of her, but I don't want her on me. But I love that she's here being my friend. Oh, that's the car scared her. Well, at least you got your food. Yay! Okay, hopefully that'll at least last you until wherever we get tonight. So pleased, so pleased. By the way, this is the Avenue of the Giants, which runs parallel, at least part of the way, you know, to Highway 101 through the Redwoods. Look, guys, I'm in the middle of the forest. There's my van. I'm still safe, but I did challenge myself to come out here because it is so cool. And I'm looking for bugs again, of course, and tree butts. Good new morning, my friends. We are leaving the Redwoods. So I was going to stay a couple more days because that Avenue of the Giants is just, I don't know, there's lots of little parking spaces there. You can even find some with Wi-Fi. It's very lovely. I had no trouble at all. But I did look it up, and indeed, there are less bugs, like way less bugs in the redwood forest because the tannins in the wood repel bugs. So we're gonna go ahead and drive out of the redwoods today because I really don't want Peter to go another day without a meal. I did look it up, and apparently they can go months without a meal, but you know, that's no fun. And then, you know, I don't like, listen, I feel like I have a bit of a responsibility to this bug because I don't think they actually are technically bugs, spiders, right? Anyways, look at the colors. Peter has come all the way from the San Juan Islands with me, And I did look it up, by the way. I wanted to make sure I wasn't bringing him like out of his natural habitat, you know, because that's not good. You don't want to do that either for the, oh gosh, sorry, bug spray in your way. I didn't realize that. Anyways, yeah, no, apparently triangulate cobweb spiders are everywhere all across the country. They're like the most prolific household spider apparently in the country. So she can thrive wherever she goes, and as long as she chooses to be with me, I am going to make sure that she eats on a regular basis. She catches most of her own food herself, you know, but if I do something like bring her into the redwoods where there hardly are any bugs, then that makes it harder for her to do. So we're gonna go ahead and exit the redwoods today. I'm actually heading toward Fort Bragg because that's where I'm gonna go to the October 18th No Kings protest. So that's where I'm heading, is Fort Bragg. Welcome to Fort Bragg, y'all. I had just parked and then I went in, anyway, it doesn't matter. I went in back for 2 seconds, came back, and look, she's already caught herself a fly. So, oh goodness, thank goodness we left the redwoods, because there, look at you. You go, girl. And it's lunchtime for me too, so we're gonna have lunch together. Yep, bring it back to your little crack house. Look how cute she is eating her little meal. So this is the Mendocino County one in Fort Bragg. Oh, you can see it right there. So very cool, very cool. Look at the beautiful ocean. Well, that was lovely, but I did get into a conversation with a like a 77-year-old man, and he kept me talking the entire time we were there, so I didn't get any other footage. But I did learn a lot about bird communication and neuro-linguistic communication, and that was interesting, and I have some good book recommendations now. So very good, and it was a beautiful, beautiful protest. I got to watch the fog roll in, which was really cool. That's not something I'm used to, watching fog roll in from the bank. That was really cool. So, and no, you know, nothing scary, just a bunch of people out there trying to defend democracy. And that was cool. So, all right, on to the next adventure. Or probably not adventure, I'm tired. On to the next nap, probably. Good morning from my last morning on the coast. I have laundry and a shower and stuff to do before I go and hug my daughter. I can't believe it's been like a year. That's insane, considering the fact that we spent the first 17 and a half years of her life pretty much with each other almost 24 hours a day. So quite a change. But she's doing really good. Oh, and I'm really kind of nervous because I'm going to go meet her friends. And like, what if they don't like me? I know that's silly, but you know, I'm nervous, but also really excited. So here, I'll show you a little panorama of our foggy morning. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, look, there's solar panels on my roof. I met the coolest girl named Jessica who helped me do it. So that was really cool. I'll tell you about that next time. It has been life-changing so far. Just not having to worry about my refrigerator dying constantly that alone is pretty cool. Also, I've been on my computer a little more often than normal. So, you know, things are good. Things are good in that regard. I do believe Miss Peter Parker has moved on, and I'm so bummed. She has not rebuilt her web in probably 3 days, and so I'm pretty sure she's gone. I'm pretty sure she's still alive because she was pretty small when she moved in, so I'm pretty sure that she was young when she moved in. So, and they're supposed to live like 2 years. So the good news is, the silver lining is that she's probably still living out there and having a wonderful time, and maybe enjoyed her journey across the coast. But I think maybe she went to go look for a boyfriend or something, which is great for her. It's great for her, but man, like I just really gotten into this like habit. Every single morning I'd check on her. I'd make sure, I mean, like, you know, we had a little routine, and then she left, and that's all right, because she has the right to leave and be happy, and I want her to be happy, and I'm happy for her. But, you know, it's an end of an era. Bye, Peter. Best of luck to you, sweetheart. I hope you have many babies. I'm getting ready to go see my daughter. She wanted me to surprise her at her work and just show up when she wasn't going to expect me. This is her last day of working, and then she's taking the whole week off so that she can be with me. Anyway, so here's the funny thing. She's like, Mom, wear that purple shirt that you made, this one, and red lipstick, because I want you to show my friends, because her friends there are at work. I want you to show my friends you're fun. I'm like, first of all, I'm like, oh, you think I'm fun? Cute. And then I was like, but I mean, I bought this red lipstick. Do y'all remember way back in the beginning of this YouTube journey? I bought this red lipstick because I wanted to be a red lipstick girl. I still want to be a red lipstick girl, but I've never had the courage to actually put it on, because it just feels so weird and like not me, you know, even though I want it to be. It's so funny, the things that we're afraid of, you know. Like, I can sleep on the side of the highway, no problem, but put red lipstick on, and oh my God, I don't know, girl. But she asked me to, so I'm going to. So, I'm going to put the red lipstick on. I'm going to wait till the stoplight, and then I'm going to put the red lipstick on, and then I'm going to go see my daughter. Now, she does not like to be filmed, so, I'm not going to show her on film. But I am going to go see her, and I will tell you all about it, and I'm going to be wearing red lipstick, apparently, when I do it. I'll show you that, too. Okay, we're at a stoplight. Or at a turn anyway. I bought this lipstick kind of right after. I found it for like $2 at the Walmart. I haven't even opened it. I bought it kind of right after I made that video about how, man, I really wish I was a red lipstick girl. I just don't like makeup, you know? So it feels kind of weird and like, I don't know, strange to, hang on, let me make this turn real quick. All right, I'm still waiting. It just feels kind of weird, I don't know, to wear lipstick when red lipstick, particularly when I don't wear any other makeup, and I really don't put any other effort into myself, frankly. There it is. There's her workplace. I probably shouldn't show you what her workplace is, so I'm not going to, but I'm almost there. Oh God, I'm so nervous, you guys. I am like dead ass nervous. I don't really even know why I'm so nervous, but I am. It's been a whole year since I saw her, and I'm gonna meet her friends. So that's always nerve-wracking, right? Holy guacamole. Okay, it's good. We got this. Hold on, we're gonna put on our red lipstick first. I have no idea if it's a good color. Is that a good color for me? I can't really see it in there. It's a pretty color though, right? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna say hi to her. She's working right now. I'm just supposed to go in and just say hello to her really quick, and then wait for her. I think she's gonna take her lunch break in a minute, and we'll take lunch together, and then we're going to the haunted house tonight. Okay, all right. Wish me luck. I saw her, and she is so fabulous, and it is so wild to see her working. She's like in a food establishment, and it is just like, you know, because she's still my little baby girl, but she is so grown up now, and just an amazing woman. Anyway, it's really, really cool. I only saw her for a few minutes because she's working. I just wanted to pop in, and then she gets off at 2, and we're gonna hang out the rest of the time. So, like I said, I probably won't do many recordings because she's, you know, she's a shy girl, and she's allowed to be. But anyway, I just wanted to let you know that I saw her, and Mommy's very proud. Very, very proud. Okay, I had the most amazing 2 weeks. I ended up staying 2 weeks with my daughter. I was only going to stay for a week, but I just couldn't leave her. Anyway, but I am now heading south. Winter is a-coming. And I am now, I don't know, I think I'm close to Bakersfield or something. And I'm just heading south. I'm trying to figure out exactly where I want to go for the winter. I have not figured that out yet. So we'll figure that out, I guess, in the next vlog. But
yeah, I had a wonderful, wonderful visit with my daughter. I didn't record any of it. She takes every little ounce of my energy, as she should, and she deserves to do, while I'm there. So, I just gave her everything while I was there. I didn't record a dang old thing, but it was fantastic. Every freaking minute of it was fantastic. She's just this amazing, almost 20-year-old woman now. I mean, I guess she would get mad at me if I said that because she just turned 19 in the summer. So I guess not quite almost 20 now, but, you know, almost 20. Sort of. And she's just doing amazing and wonderful. And so that was really fantastic. I am so damn grateful for her. She's just doing so good. And it just makes me feel so good just as a human being that she's out there in the world thriving. And that's fantastic. So, but now we got to find out where we're going to thrive, and I guess it's going to be the desert. I'm not really a big desert fan, so I'm a little hesitant to make that decision, but it is what it is. You got to do what you got to do, and the winter is a-coming. So we're probably heading to the desert. We'll figure that out in the next vlog, though. All right, I think I'm just rambling at this point. It's already been a very long vlog, I know that, so I'm going to go ahead and sign off now. We'll figure out more later. I love you guys so freaking much. You really have no idea what y'all did for me after, you know, that breakdown video I did, and how much you really helped me come back into the world where I needed to be. So thank you. And I can't wait to see you again. And it'll be sooner this time. And I love you. And have a wonderful day. Bye.